Alright, hello boys. So this is my new video on the newest game, Sailor Beast, and now I'll give you a really good guide on how to maximize your damage. So in this game, there are like tens of thousands of ways you can maximize your damage. So as you can see, stats. I have these stats. I have 945% damage percentage, 35% melee damage, 85.1% crit chance percent, and 205% crit damage. And now, how to achieve like this level of like damage percentage, like crit chance percentage. I mean, I know there are still people that are like a lot stronger than me, but I consider myself probably some of the strongest people in this game right now. And how to achieve this amount of damage is that. So I will go over it right now. So let's go to the first thing. Let's go to Sailor Island. Sailor Island has like all the stuff that you need. So the first way to get strong is to ascend, because ascending gives you money boost, gems, luck, cooldown. So cooldown is like directly related to your damage, and also luck will just let you farm a lot better. So anyways, for like the actual damage now, the first thing is stat reroll. As you can see, I have Z on damage percentage, triple S in cooldown, crit chance, and crit damage, and Z for luck. I have A's for these, defense and damage reduction, because they're low-key not needed for damage, right? They're like a lot less important. But so it goes from F to Z, I believe, and Z's are really hard to get. But make sure you have like at least triple S or like double S for these. And if you have a lot of spare gems, make sure you try for Z's too, because these give you a lot. I'm pretty sure damage percentage when it's a triple S is 30%, but a Z is 37%. So that's a lot. So make sure you do the stat rules. And the next one is traits. Now I have the Emperor, which is a sacred trait, and it's the best one here with a 2.3 times damage multiplier and 30% cooldown reduction. So traits, they give a lot. So if you're really new, try to get some legendaries. But as you're getting better, try to go for mythical and then secrets. There's pity systems, so go for the pity too. And the next one is the race. So here, I have all these races in my bag. Race Sunborn, Servant, Kitsune, they all serve different purposes. But here, I'm using the Warlord race, which gives me 80% damage, 22% melee damage multiplier, and like HP and all that. These races give like really good damage. Like, I mean, the race they use really depends on if you're using melee or the sword, but since I'm using the newest Moon Slayer, the Demon Slayer thing, Kokushibo, this is a melee, so I'm using the Warlord, which gives me a melee damage buff. If you're using a sword, you should use the Sword Blast race, which gives you the sword damage bonus. And the next one would be your clan. So clan, I have upper clan right here. Okay, so by the way, I forgot to mention this, but for race, you can use the race rerolls to roll them. I'm not gonna roll Warlord. And for clan, you can use your clan rerolls. So here, clan, I have the upper clan here. It gives a 40% damage, 12% melee damage. I'm pretty sure it's the best melee clan right here. So this will give you a lot of damage. It also gives you luck, and it gives you this tiny passive. Like, well, that basically means tiny passive is talking about it will deal more damage every skill you use, and this is a kind of good passive buff too. And the next one is your accessories. So accessories, you can see from here, I have all these accessories. I have the altar armor from the corrupted knight maxed out at E10. You can get accessories from all the bosses, and you can upgrade them at the Shibuya station. I don't know why that didn't work. That light was crazy. You can upgrade it here, Enchanter. You can upgrade. Oh, what the hell is this lag? You can upgrade from here. I'll upgrade my beast outfit. You can upgrade it up to 10 times. Let me upgrade my moon outfit. So it gives you damage buff, damage reduction buff. I'm pretty sure they give you crit rate later too. Oh, I'm going really far. I think I can farm a little more of these. Oh, I just need a little more. Okay, that's good. So I'll hopefully get the moon outfit to the max. That's the best outfit here. So that was the accessory here. It gives me the one altar armor that I have. It gives me 150% damage, which is really huge, even like compared to other things. And the next one would be your rune. So runes, I have all these runes here. The primordial and radiant rune, and you can get runes from the dungeon here. If you go to the dungeon here, and if you go to the dungeons, if you see the dungeon here, there's a rune dungeon. If you do these, you get a lot of runes. Or you could do the infinite tower, which is like the hardest part of the game, I believe. At the Tower Island, you can do the infinite tower here. The infinite tower drops you the two best runes of Radiant Rune and Primordial Rune. And Radiant Rune gives you 25% luck, and Primordial Rune, which is really good, it gives me 108% damage multiplier. It's not even maxed out, but that's really good. And for the next one is Hockey. As you can see, if you can see like the purple thingy, that's Hockey that I have on right now. Hockey, you can get it. Let me show you where you can get it. It's at the Snow Island. You can get it from the Snow Island. So if you go here, behind the Snow Island, this part, there's this hockey trainer. You can get your hockey quest right here. And you can get your hockey. And the next one is the Conqueror hockey. So this is a Conqueror hockey, and you have to meet all the requirements to unlock the Conqueror's hockey quest. I think it was like 40%. I mean, like level 40 hockey and like level 40 observers hockey and like all those requirements. But once you meet those requirements, starts your Conqueror's hockey test, the hockey quest, and then it gives you a whopping 34%, and the hockey gives you 75.5 maxed out. So that's really good. The next one is a skill tree. So the skill tree is like really important too. So if you go to the slime island right here, you can go to the skill tree. So skill tree, you get skill points from killing like certain number of enemies, I think. And then skill point you can invest in here. I've used all of mine already. I like completed the skill tree. So this gives the damage like 5%, 5%, 5%, completely combined 25. Crit damage combined 25 too. Crit chance combined 5. Luck combined 25. But it's really huge for your damage, for your luck too. So make sure you do your skill tree. You can easily get your skill points by just AFK farming. Like this. And next one's aura. So aura you get from aura crates, cosmetic crates. I recommend you not open those tradable ones. Just when you open up the untradable ones, that you can get from codes. So here I got aura, got the glitch aura. Excuse me, 15% damage, cosmetic. Commander to give 15% damage, 5% HP, which is like really good. So that's also what's gonna give you a lot of damage. And the next one is your spec passive. The spec passive is like the passive on your weapon. You can get it from the Judgment Island. If you go to the Judgment Island, there you will see this handsome guy here. Let's go to Shiba. And you can see here. You can roll your passive using the passive shards, and you can try to pull mythical. So Fortune Chosen, or the one that I have on my True Eyes, and this is Fortune Chosen. It gives you +1 drop chance and luck. Like this is a luck farm build. And for damage, I recommend you use damage 5 or Berserker or Execution or Rampage. I think Rampage, the newest one, is probably the best. So that's what I'm using on my Moonslayer right now. And yeah, I forgot to show you how much it gives. It gives 30% damage, 2.1 crit chance, 6.3 crit damage, and 30% cap for combo ramp, which is like if you hit combos, if you like keep hitting your enemies, your damage keeps going up and up until 29.3% cap. So that's why spec passive is really important. And the next one is the newest thing added to this game. From the moon update is the power. So the power here is the Lawless Island, the last one. And the power you can see there is similar to just traits. Just consider it as like a second trait. It gives you luck, gives you damage. I'm using the curse strand because I just pulled it. Gives you the one that I have. It gives you 13.7% damage to NPCs. Damage 26% boost, 2.3 crit chance, 6.6 crit damage, which is really good. So make sure you collect your power shards. Also, power shards from just killing NPCs. So make sure you get your power shards, you collect them, and use them so you can get the good powers. And the other ones are Boss Rush and Infinite Tower. So Boss Rush, you can get it from the Sailor Island. So if you go here, turn right, there's the Sailor Island, right? The Boss Rush, if you do that, you get Boss Rush tokens, and you can use them to buy like items in the shop. I recommend this. I recommend you first use Rush tokens to upgrade here. I upgraded once for my damage percentage, 5% each time, and for crit chance. So make sure you do all these. And the same goes for Infinite Tower. Infinite Tower also has tokens. So if I go to the Tower Island right here, I can use the tower upgrades and upgrade them. I upgraded my damage percentage twice, upgraded my luck once. So make sure you do your towers. I mean, boss rush and towers are probably recommended in the later part of the game. So if you think you're in the later part of the game, if you're looking for ways to get more damage in, try the infinite towers and boss rush because they're really good. And the most important thing, is artifacts. So artifacts are like the most important part of the game. You can increase your damage. You can unlock them first by talking to this lady in the Snow Island. I think you need to be like level 2.5k. That's not really high, so you can easily do that. And you can collect artifacts by just killing NPCs. The different island NPCs drop different stats. I think the best artifacts here are these abyssal crowns. So these drop in the Ninja and the Lawless Island, the last two hardest islands. So I recommend you farm those. And artifacts give you so much. So there's first the main stats. Here is damage 27.9. Here's HP. Here it's crit chance. Here I have damage. These are the main stats. The helmet and the clothes always gonna have HP and damage main stat respectively. And I think the body can be any main stat, and the crown can be any main stat but the crit, I believe. And there are some other substats. Subsets can have the subsets are never gonna be like the same as the main set. So if you have main set of like your damage from your globe, you're never gonna be able to have damage in your subsets. And subsets try to have like crit damage, crit chance, and damage. Try to get all those good stuff, and then you'll have a lot of damage. And there's side effects too. If you're using two artifact pieces of the same set, you'll get the lifesteal and crit damage bonus. If you're using all 4 pieces of the same set, you'll crit chance and damage. These side effects are huge, so make sure you use the same set of artifacts on your like artifacts. You can see from that damage, like 90.7% damage from artifacts, and 64.7% crit chance from my artifacts, and 134.6% crit damage from artifacts. So artifacts are so important. Make sure you upgrade those. And I think that's about it, boys. So that's about how you can get hella damage in, how you can maximize your damage in the Sailor Beast game. And I can demonstrate how much damage this build does with the Kokushiba build with almost max damage, I believe. So Knight, a lot of people kill Knight for fun. I one-shot the Knight, of course. I mean, I don't one-shot the Knight probably. Kinshi, I just Tengen. One-shot this guy too. Soul Reaper, this guy might be a struggle for some people. So I'll check this guy too. I'll get the Hollow Mask, that's good. King of Heroes is, I don't have the Divine Grail to spawn him. Spawn Blast Maiden, she's one shot too. Corrupted Knight, this one's probably not one shot. Oh, this one is one shot, let's go. Windslayer, let's see. Oh, he's one shot, everyone's one shot, what the hell? I could try Atomic, which is probably the strongest boss in the game right now. Summon Atomic. Let's see. Is he one shot? Oh, he's not. I have 75% in one normal attack. Let's pull Extreme and let's see how much damage I do with my ult. Oh god, I just turned on my cutscenes, but that's fine. It might look a little ugly, but we got one shot on Extreme Atomic. My ult didn't even finish. Oh, see, I could probably test my damage. Oh, okay. Let's test my damage at the start of Island. Okay. Okay, normal attack. 1.5 billion. Nice. My Z attack. 5.7 billion. Wow. My X. 8.5 billion. My C. 12.6 billion. My V. V skill is like the second ult, and F skill is like the actual ult. My V skill does 21.4 billion. My F ability, let's see. It is cool custom Kokushibo. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Right, it's like 51 billion. That's huge. So anyway, boys. So if you just watch my video and just do what my video told you to do, upgrade your stat rerolls, trade raise artifacts, all that, especially artifacts. So if you do all that, you'll be able to achieve the damage that I have anytime, probably. Because I've only played this game for like a few days and I've already got to the state without spending a single penny. That's really good. I think what I recommend is I always just like, if you're not playing this game, like when you're not playing the game, just AFK on your phone, on your laptop, on your PC, just be AFKing so that you can get all the good drops and you can get artifacts and like all that. That's how you're gonna just constantly be AFKing when you're not playing, so you can get a really good amount of damage and the loots for good damage. Okay. So thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe and turn on notification, and also leave a like. Thank you. Peace.